Hi, this is Keith Kelch with How to Build Your Own Home. I'm going to be talking a lot about budgeting over the next couple of months. It's a big issue. One of the things that I want to leave with you today is to not budget at zero every single time. What does that mean? Imagine a bid comes in and you look at the bid, you look at the estimate, and you sense that something's not right or that something's missing, and you know it's going to be a little bit more because you didn't ask them to include another item on that bid. Well, you throw that bid into the budget, but you know better. And so you operate at zero on every line item that you have. What that means is that you're going to assume that that's going to zero out exactly as it was bid. It's not going to happen. That's the biggest mistake that builders and owner builders make all the time, is assuming that the bid is going to be exactly as it came in. If you know better, don't do that. If you know that your excavation is going to be a little more, put that into the budget. Put contingencies into your budget. Pad your budget. It could be 50 cents. It could be $10. It could be $50. I recently had a job a couple of months ago, and the bid came in at $28,000 for the excavation alone. Well, I was there on site when they drilled for test pits doing a soils analysis. We ran into some serious bedrock. So when I did the budget and finalized the budget for the client, I budgeted at $48,000. Total cost when it was all said and done came in at $42,000. So if I used the exact bid that the excavator gave me, I would have been over budget. Owner builders are notoriously over budget because they assume everything's going to be just hunky-dory with their budget at the start. It doesn't always work out that way. In 4 areas I want you to consider: excavation, concrete, framing labor, and framing lumber. In those 4 areas alone, if you're not very cautious and having some padding, some contingency, you're going to be in trouble. If you put the exact estimate, the exact cost for those bids that came in, you're going to be in trouble. So make sure that you have some contingency. Make sure you have some padding. That way you're not operating at zero. It's very risky to operate at zero. The only people who can operate at zero are high production builders. They're building the same home over and over and over again, and they've got it down to a science. You don't. Custom builders don't. Owner builders don't have that luxury. You have to make sure that you're taken care of in every facet. And when you do, I'll talk about this a lot over the next couple of months. When you do send out for a budget or bid or an estimate, make sure you think about everything that you want, everything you're requesting. Take some time, and I'll show you how to do that. Again, this is Keith Kelch with How to Build Your Own Home. Take care.